Have you ever noticed your kids dragging by 10 a.m., sluggish, cranky, teacher says they can't focus? Yeah, I thought that was just part of parenting, but until I realized the culprit was breakfast. So here's the kicker. An average kid's cereal has as much sugar in it as a candy bar does. And here's what happened to me. When my kids were little, I thought I was doing okay. I would give them cereal, might have put a banana on it, some granola bar, some toast, some waffles, and we would just race out the door. But every morning around 10 a.m., the kids were just wiped out. And honestly, I was too. Coffee just wasn't cutting it anymore for me. So here's what happened. When I started making changes into the breakfast and adding more protein, it really made a difference. Most of the quick breakfasts have a lot of sugar and fast carbs in it, which this spikes the blood sugar, right? And then it crashes hard. And when on the crash, the kids lose the focus. We want more caffeine and start snacking more. And here's the myth. People think that kids aren't going to eat protein for breakfast, but that's simply not true. It has to just be presented in a way that is palatable for them. So like whether you do a smoothie or a smoothie bowl, pancakes, muffins, waffles, could even be breakfast cookies. So protein can be sneaked in and without a big battle. So here are some suggestions of how you can swap out things, because we know people are super busy, but you gotta have some easy fixes. So instead of just grabbing your cereal and milk, just get in the habit of having some ingredients for the smoothie. Make a smoothie, just throw all the ingredients in a blender and spin it together, and then you've got a great smoothie full of real good nutrition. Instead of a toaster pastry, make ahead protein pancakes. I put them in the freezer, and I'll do a video on that so that you can make them ahead of time on the weekend, have them in the freezer, they can pop them out, put them in the toaster oven or warm them up, and you've got something to go. Also, instead of just white bread, which doesn't have that much nutrition, swap it out for a whole grain toast and then add a nut butter, whether it's almond butter, peanut butter, something like that with more protein in it. And so in our house, our main go-to was we'd have hard-boiled eggs or fried eggs, and or we would make a smoothie in the morning. It was so easy. I'd just get the blender out. I would put in a couple scoops of my complete, a frozen banana or berries, depending on what I was making, whether it was a vanilla base or chocolate base. I mean, there's so many wonderful combinations, and the kids really loved it, and it gave them enough protein for their day. A simple recipe I would use would be vanilla complete, a frozen banana, and a couple spoons of peanut butter in there. And so whether it was chocolate or vanilla, that like gave them added protein. You can also add a scoop of cottage cheese into the smoothie, and the kids won't even notice that they're getting that extra protein. The difference I noticed is that by 10 a.m. there wasn't the same crash. There was a lot more focus for them and for me, which made the mornings a lot less stressful. And so I really got excited about learning about food and making healthy swaps, and I do have a recipe book. It's absolutely free. Either you can write the comment kitchen or DM me the message kitchen, or look in the description and I'll have a link there, and you can just download that and take a look. It's a flip book with beautiful illustrations in that. And if you like this kind of content, first of all, if this is helpful, let me know. If you have questions, ask away, because I'll be able to answer you with a video and help you out, provide more tools and resources. And of course, make sure you subscribe and share it with somebody else that you care about. Thank you for being here on today's video.